Hey, Shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming weekly and not weekly to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom called America, to wake up the hopeful elect out there. Started off from the tribe of Judah all the way down to Issachar. But first and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. The Akim out there that he pushing this truth with nothing but sincerity in the name of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, though. So today, today in camp though, I wanted to speak upon sorcery though, and what sorcery is though, because when carnal people think about sorcery, they think about like witches, warlocks, Harry Potter type of like fictional type of shit like that, right? But nah, man, sorcery is real because we got this thing right coming up, right? Halloween. And Halloween, man, I mean, common sense, so it's a wicked ass so-called holiday for case B though, It's a bunch of wickedness though. That's all it brings though, because guess what? People are dressed in what? Goblins, witches, devil, and Frankenstein monsters, a bunch of wickedness comes out, And then to top it off too, man, you're over there knocking on strangers' doors and shit, and your kids are asking for candy, and what if that stranger puts something in the candy that kills their kid, your son or daughter, So, and then your son or daughter, could get fucking kidnapped too, you know. But here are these parents though that they just don't have, not say just don't have, well they don't, man. Like why would you let your 8-year old, 7-year old go to a different neighborhood, knock on people's doors and ask for candy though, Because that's how kids get kidnapped though, man. That's why there's even that movie which I was watching it a couple days ago, Halloween, right? Michael Myers and things like that. Guess what, man? All those people that he was killing, though, that was the Lord using him, though, man. Because people on that specific day, Halloween, was celebrating nothing but wickedness, though. So Michael Myers just did was right. He was that, so like he was that spirit of vengeance to go and kill all those wicked ass people that were celebrating Halloween. Because I was just watching Halloween Kills, right? And you know what? It literally does so. I think they're coming up with a new movie. It's gonna come out. It's called Halloween Endo, but the one I was watching was called Halloween Kills. And the Most High was using Michael Myers to kill all his victims and things like that. So in my eyes, he's not so much of a bad guy though. Because all those people that are celebrating, their ass is getting judged though, man. But he just used Michael Myers as a vessel to do that though. So that's the thing about it, man. So Halloween is coming up though, and people are in that spirit though, man. They can't wait to celebrate that shit because the way people think about it is it don't hurt though. Who gets hurt if I put on a costume? Who I hurt when I go ask for candies though? Who the hell do I hurt? But all you doing is hurting yourself though and your family though, man. Because Halloween, Halloween has nothing to do in the scriptures though. Halloween is never mentioned in the scriptures though, because us righteous brothers or Israelites though, we actually try to walk in the ways in the scriptures what they say though, man. Anything outside the scriptures though, we don't want no part of it though, because we're all about the scriptures though, because I'll just get this precept real quick though, right? This precept. This is the book of Colossians 2 and 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Mashiach though. So the rudiments of the world is like Halloween though, you know. It says after tradition of men though. So Halloween was literally created by men though. It wasn't even, it had nothing to mention to do with the scriptures though. So therefore, for someone to say though, like, oh yeah, go ahead and do Halloween and things like that, nah, man, that's men's tradition though, man. So it tells you right here, and not after Mashiach though. So Mashiach, which is Yahweh Shai, had nothing to do with Halloween though. So anybody that be celebrating that shit is going off though, you know. So that's that's the spirit. That's the wrong spirit to be in though, especially in these times though, you know. So I mean, naturally, it's common sense though wise though. We know that Halloween is all bad as it is though, you know, and a bunch of like what's that sorcery and things like that happens through that day too though, because I'm gonna look up the definition of sorcery, right? Okay. Oh. And sorcery, right? It means witchcraft, magic, enchantment, act or instance of sorcery. Witchcraft and magic, though, right? That's what sorcery means, you know. And when you think of magic, like I said, sorcery, you think of like a warlock, a witch, or anything like that, though, But like I said, though, it means witchcraft and magic, though, you know. So back then, even in the time of the Egyptians, though, right? There was, the Egyptians actually had their magicians and things like that, you know. And when you think about it too, like David Blaine and Chris Angel and them, they're actually the magicians too. But see, they would do these things though, what were called illusions though. You know, illusion means they make you believe into something that's false though. You know, so that's what illusion means though. So these magicians and things like that though, they create these illusions though, man, make you believe in something that's really false though. So like I said, Chris Angel, his nickname was Mind Freak though. You know, his name was Mind Freak though. I remember when I was younger, I used to watch that show. I believe it was on A&E, that channel A&E. So, I remember watching that shit though, and I was younger though, and I was believing the shit though, what he was doing though, But you see, the wicked like him though, they got the light though, man. They got a light though. They're bearing the light though, but on the left hand side though, because like I said, there's the light, the righteous light though, Yahweh Shai though, but then too, the wicked also has their light too though, man. They hold the light too though, man. Because it even says, I'll get it real quick though. It's like, just look for it right now. Okay, so it's Proverbs 13 and 9. It says, the light of the righteous rejoiceth, but the lamp of the wicked shall be put out. See? So they also got a light though. They also got a lamp though. So the wicked also has a light though, but it's on the left hand side though. That's why what they talk about Lucifer though, which Lucifer just means the bearing of light though. That's all it means though. Like I said, the wicked has a light though, and also the righteous does too though. But the light that we do though, it goes over the darkness though. So that's what I'm saying. These wicked though, they shine though. They shine through the wickedness though. You know. So I was talking about sorcery, right? So let me look up the book of Isaiah. There's the book of Isaiah 47:11. It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from where it is risen, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee, and suddenly thou shalt not know. Stand now with thy enchantments, with the multitude of thy sorceries, right? Within thou hast labored from thy youth, if thou shall be able to profit, if thou be mayest prevail. It says, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly procrastinators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. But 14 it says, behold, they shall be as stubble, and the fire shall burn them, and they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm, nor fire to sit before it. Exactly though, man. So that was just a list of people like this Like it says, what's that called? Monthly procrastinators, right? Those are like the fortune tellers, though, man. Those are the fortune tellers, though. The monthly procrastinators, yeah, those are the fortune tellers. They tell you like, they read your palm, like the palm readers and things like that. Those are it right there. Those are it right there. Saying those stargazers. When it comes to like the stargazers and things like that, like the horoscope though, and things like that. Like a lot of these women don't believe in horoscope though. So like they believe like the astrology and things like that, man. They always say, what's your sign? You're a Libra, a Taurus, or what are you though? And that has nothing to do with the scriptures though. Because horoscope goes back to the Babylonian times though. You know what I mean? That's all it goes back to though. The place of a star where it's at though determines your personality. Or you're a Libra, your qualities are this and that though. That shit doesn't make no sense at all though. Based on the star where it's at though, it's gonna basically based on how you are. Nah, man. A person's personality is based on their spirit, not the time that you were born in. The time you were born in, nah. So the stargazers are the people that believe in the horoscope and shit like that. And this monthly procrastinators are the fortune tellers. The ones with the ball and shit, crystal ball and shit, or the ones that read your palm though, man. How is it that they're gonna tell your fortune, your future though? The only one that could tell your future is Yahweh Shema Shai, and that's it though. That's what it tells you, like not to have hopes and dreams though, because you might live today but die tomorrow though. So you never even know. You don't even know, your fortune though. You don't even know what's gonna happen to you in the future though. Even us brothers though, we don't know what our future beholds us. All we know is just to do the work of Yahweh Shema Shai, and that's it though, man. You know. And you got these people that are fucking vanity. They're in vain though. And yeah, well, next week, I'm gonna do this and this and that though. They wanna go to these fortune tellers and shit and tell me my future though. Tell me what's gonna behold me though, what's gonna happen to me though. And shit like that though. People that put the faith in those type of people, they're gonna get in that stubble of fire too though. You know. So, and that's America though, man. That's America though. What is wicked ass media, which media goes back to medium though. People believe in the media though, man. And that's the thing about it though. So that's sorcery. That's an illusion though. You know what I mean? Because when the C-19 hit though, they were telling people that this much people got affected or this much people died though. They were just throwing out big numbers and shit to scare the people, to throw an illusion for them to get the jump shot. You know. So that was an illusion. That was the upper heads though, using media, the sorcery, to get people to get that jump shot though, man. And that's all it was and shit though, man. Talking about, oh, because they say the jump shot takes like 7 years in development to see the reactions afterwards though. But here it is. Oh, this shit happens. Oh, by the way, we already got the thing for you. We already got the solution for you though, man. You know what I mean? How is it that this shit kicks that same year, and that same year or the next year they already got a solution for that though? That shit don't make no fucking sense. I thought this C-19 just popped out of nowhere and shit though. All of a fucking sudden though, man. So that was just to get people desensitized until what's really gonna come up though, which is the MOTB though. You know, that's all it was though, man. It was just a test though. It was just a fucking test though to see people where they're gonna be at though. I mean, people fell for it though. That trick bag. People fell for that trick bag, and then I had people walking in with masks and shit inside the stores and things like that. Look how people revolted against that, man. People didn't want to wear no fucking masks, but the people that worked in the stores like, hey, you can't come in here without that mask though. Then that you can't purchase anything though. You know. So imagine with the MOTB, man. People are gonna fold like chairs, man. Lord willing, Revelation 3:11 though, 3:10 that we're not tempted of that hour though. So, but that's the thing, man. That's these fucking wicked elites though. They use the media, man. Kind of like how they use gangster rap though through music and music videos. Because when you think about the average black man here in America, he's a thug, he's a drug dealer, he's no good, he's lazy. All these shits though, man. Like the black woman and shit. When you think of a black woman, a stripper, it's her twerking and shit, and all this other bullshit, hoe. When you think about the black woman in America, that's all you think about, her being a fucking hoe. But the media that they push though to get this image of them though, you know what I mean? Because when you think about this, Jake though, man, oh, that motherfucker probably sells drugs, smokes weed, or does some shit like that, man. But not all brothers, not all Jake is like that, man. Majority of Jake are like that. Don't get me wrong though, but in reality, man, that's that image though, man. That's what has these other nations that not wanting to fuck with the, the so-called black man, the Negro. You know, here we are telling our people the truth though, but we don't get views like that. They don't push our videos through the media though. You know, here's a fucking woman twerking and shit, right? For like 20 seconds and shit. Bitch gets like almost 1 million views. You know, a fucking bitch, she twerking though for 20 seconds, and she gets almost 1 million views. And we're brothers over here, barely get 1 or 250 to 100 views though. You know what I mean though? But we're not all about views, man. We're all about sparking that thing in that brother's image though. We're all just all about the leg. Let's just be real, man. We're just all about the leg though, and that's it though. You know. So we ain't out there just trying to get views or trying to get people though, because it even tells you though. You know what I mean? Like if people ain't getting it or just getting too heated though, shake off the dust off your feet and move on though. You know. Because I'm right here in Avenal, California, at some park. You know what I mean though. But if it gets too hectic though, it gets somewhere here at the park though. Guess what, man? I had to relocate though. You know. And the reason why, I'm not out there anymore is because, be honest with you, it's the money tight situation, the money demon, though, it's the money demon right now, demons come at you, either like lust, there's the lust demons, there's the money demon, though, there's the anger demon, though, there's the I drink a lot demon and shit, though, man. So, right, guess what, man? Getting attacked financially, though, but that's okay, though, no matter what, though, Camp Cosmos, man, I'm still part Camp Cosmos, man. Like city I represented, but I am though, and the water to the brothers too, though, man, from Camp Cosmos that built me to do camp though, you know what I mean? Because they're the first brothers to invite me to do camp though. I built with these brothers though, man. I personally built myself through them brothers though, camping with them and shit, It wasn't for the brothers, man. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be out here like this though, man. But the brothers, have faith in me though, So shalom to them brothers though, I'm a one and walk though, Camp Cosmos, man, because them brothers the ones that, built me to the person I am right now, you know? Salutations to those brothers though, man. So even though I'm out here, guess what though, but I'm still gonna be pushing the word, Lord willing though, and all that matters is his truth to come out though, man. So let me get that scripture real quick though, man. About shaking the dust off your feet and moving though, because it don't matter, right? They kicked me out of because I just seen Esau, these the cops though, but they didn't pull up on me though, but they're just by the school some shit though, man. They would have told me like, hey, you need to come, leave from here, this such and such and such. All right, cool, man. Hey, I'm gonna relocate somewhere else though, man. That's just how the spirit works though, Luke 9:5 it says, and whosoever will not receive you when you go out for that city, shake off the very dust off your feet for a testimony against them. It said, whosoever will not receive you when you go out of that city, shake off the dust from your feet for a testimony against them. And in 6 it says, and they departed and went through the towns and preaching the gospel, healing everywhere. So no matter what, they went though. If they didn't receive them, they didn't receive them, guess what though? They kept pushing though, man. They kept pushing though, man, even if they didn't receive them though. So they're like, guess what, man, you know what, it's cool. We're going to continue doing it, because at 6 it says, and they partied and went through the towns and preaching the gospel and healing everywhere, They still went through different towns though, preaching the word though, So it's just the spirit, man. It's just whatever spirit that the Most High gives you, you're going to be pushing this truth though, And let me get, so speaking about, sorcery, like I said, man, the upper heads though use the media to give an illusion to his people. They use sorcery, so they could just get the jump shot though, man, and put crazy numbers out there that how many deaths happened already though, And guess what? Now they're using that whole war shit from Ukraine and Russia though. That war been happening since 2015 or 14 though, But they want to broadcast it though, because they just wanted to get the attention though, like, hey, look what's going on over here. But it's like, motherfucker, that war been happening though, all of a sudden though, because Esau has this thing where it's for their beneficial though, I think you got the what is it though in Taiwan? Is it Japan to Taiwan or China? Something to do with that? See, Esau always has to put his nose somewhere that don't fucking belong, man. They always want to, because the Edomites, they're like that, man. Edomites, let's say I'm here doing camp, right? Edomite walks up over here and tries to tell me how it is, though. Well, you got to do it like this. Well, it tells you this and that. Edomites always want to expect them to be look as higher than you, man. But it's like, no, motherfucker. Look, you're gonna listen to me though. I ain't gonna listen to you. You came over here, you're gonna listen to fucking what I gotta say though. Other than that, get the fuck out of here, man. Come over here trying to say, well, they always try to be controlling of the situation though, man. That's how the Edomites roll, man. They always trying to control the situation and shit though, man. But it's like, nah, get the fuck out of here, man. You know. So going back to sorcery though, this is Exodus 7, 20 and 21, 22, and it says 20. And Moses answered this so as the Most High commanded, and he lifted up the rod and smite the waters that were in the river in the sight of Pharaoh and the sight of the servants, and all the waters that were in the river turned to blood. Yeah, that's when he made the rivers turn to blood. And the fish that were in the river died, and the river stank, and the Egyptians could not drink out of the water of the river, and there was a blood through all the land of Egypt. And 22. And the magicians of Egypt did so with their enchantments, and Pharaoh's heart was hardened, neither did he hearken unto them, as the Lord had said, though. Yeah, they tried to do their enchantments, even these magicians from back then, though, but they couldn't, it didn't work, though. The water still was bad, though, you know what I mean? So, Pharaoh had his magicians, though, had his Egyptians try to like, through their enchantments, though, hey, make this, water, get this blood out of here. They're probably, the Pharaoh was probably stressed and telling them, hey, man, telling his magicians, hey, you get this blood out of here, man. Use power, whatever you do, though. Your illusions and shit like that, whatever. But guess what? The Most High was dealing with Moses and Aaron, so therefore, it was fucking them up, though. The water wasn't turning; it was still blood, though. But guess what? These magicians and things like that, they were using their sorcery. Which goes, sorcery. You think about magic spells and witchcraft and shit like that. Unnatural things, though. And they use that though, but guess what? It didn't work though, man. Goes to show, man, the Most High deals with his servants though, The Most High only deals with his servants though, man. Yeah, you hear of this, like this last time, right? I was at work on Tuesday, and I was at a store, Usually Tuesdays I help the driver, deliver the beverages and shit like that, right? So I was in the store, and there was some pregnant ass fucking. She's bugged out though, She was talking to the cashier, in the store, talking about, see this fucking saying, the leaf just hit me on my head right now. Anyways, she was telling the cashier, right, oh, how she practices witchcraft and people pay her, and she was all pregnant and shit, right? This bitch was all pregnant, doing witchcraft though, and she was all telling her how, oh, I'm scared though at 3 in the morning, something fall off the table and shit like that. But those are the demons, man. That's the type of witchcraft that, the demons are real strong around that woman though, So me, I took some steps away from her, you know what I mean? I'm like, I ain't trying to get them type of demon vibes around me and shit, you know what I mean? But, I had trust in Yahweh, Shema, was shy though. But therefore, I ain't trying to, you know what I mean, like, be around that shit though, But guess what? That was the demons talking through her, made me caught the ear of what she was saying and shit, So I was just like, man, this bitch is fucking bugged out, man. But she was all praying and talking about people pay her to do witchcraft and all this weird shit though, man. But guess what? That's from the left hand side though, man. The power of something falling off the table and shit though, man. That's light of the wicked though, So like I said, man, these magicians, these like David Blaine and Chris Angel and all them though, they've been around though, you know what I mean? But just dressed differently and things like that though, man.